Hi kids, today I was going to tell you about a little problem I had. I needed a torch, so I went to the drawer where we keep torches and stuff like that. You've probably got a drawer in your house with all bits and pieces in it, and I got this. It's a really nice little pocket torch. The only problem was when I took it out and I went, nothing happened. Nothing at all. My torch really wasn't very good as a torch at all because it didn't shine. Now you know what a torch is supposed to be used for. A torch is to give you light. And if a torch doesn't give you light, well, it's really not much use at all. I mean, I could use it as a paperweight to hold my Bible pages down. I could use it to stir up my drink. But as a torch, it was useless, because it didn't give any light. So I thought, what am I going to do? So I had a look at it and I opened it up, and in there, see, there's a light bulb in there, and it was fine. The bulb was good. So I looked at it more, and yeah, batteries in there, they're good. There's nothing wrong with those. So why wasn't my torch working? Why couldn't my torch shine and give light? And I had a think, and I went, I know what I'll do. So I got a little piece of paper, and I went, don't let mum and dad see you do it with your tongue, because you're not supposed to do that, but anyhow. So I did that. Then I got the batteries, and did that, and did that. And I went back to my torch and and woohoo! Look at that! Really good. A torch. It works. Ooh. And great. You know, we're told in the book of Matthew that we're supposed to be the light of the world. We're told that we're to shine so people can see us. But sometimes our lights don't shine that well. We're a bit like this poor old torch. Now, it's not that we don't have the ability, like the torch had the ability, it had a light bulb in there, and it's not that there's enough power, because there was plenty of power in the batteries. What was the problem? Well, the connection between the power and the ability of the torch to make light had gotten dirty. It had probably gotten dirty because it had sat in that drawer for months and months and months, and no one had used it. And we're a bit like that. We're told in John chapter 15 that we're to abide in Christ. That means we're to keep the connections between us and Him clean. And if we don't, the ability is there, and Jesus has got all the power we need, but because the connection isn't there, or the connection's gotten dirty, well, we don't shine. Remember that song? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Well, you can't shine like a light for Jesus if the connections between you and Him have gotten dirty. It just won't work. So the question is to you today, how good is the connection between you and Jesus? Now, for the poor old torch, the reason why its connections got all dirty was because no one used it. It just sat there in the drawer for month after month after month. No one used it, and the connection got dirty. That's a bit like us too. If we don't make regular use of the connections between us and Jesus by reading Bible stories and listening to messages and to seeing things on the computer about Him, well, those connections are going to get dirty. And during the time when you can't go to Sunday school, those connections can get dirty pretty quick. So today, Are you shining? Or has the connection gotten dirty? You really need to clean the connections and keep close to Jesus. Now, the question, of course, what did I need the torch for? Well, what I needed the torch for, that is another story for another time.